All right, time now for the Chumpline.
There's a new Ben & Jerry's Pelosi should try, named in honor of her. It's called Eat Humble Pie.
You know, the fact that they had to cancel the plan to present witnesses because she was going to be the first witness, you would think that that would have humbled her a little bit, to use your word, caller. But no, she just comes out and starts banging on the table, like she's a victim. Like she's a member of the squad, victimized by a quote unquote riot where she was not even in the building.
Andrew Cuomo's political career is going to die. It's going to die. But who cares?
Well, I think the people of New York, in a bipartisan moment, would like it to expire once and for all. Somebody said today that he's going to try to take some attention off of it by renaming the Brooklyn Bridge the Andrew Cuomo Bridge.
Copy.
How about the George Washington? That would be the George Washington Bridge could be renamed the Fredo Cuomo Bridge. So all the big bridges into New York City could be named after members of the Cuomo family. The Chumpline is brought to you by Matthews Brothers, America's oldest window manufacturer. This week celebrating all of our past presidents. Whether they served 32 days, that would be William Henry Harrison, or 4,422, that would be FDR. Each one left their mark on this country. Granted, not all of the marks were bullseyes, but they're all part of our history, at least for now. God bless America.
Michael Avenatti, Governor Cuomo, the Lincoln Project. Imagine if CNN wasn't the most trusted name in news.
Someone told me that that MSNBC has announced that they're still going to have members of the Lincoln Project on. I guess the ones who, haven't been identified as gay predators.
Hi, Howie. Governor Patrick calling. Wow, Hank Brennan called you a B-rated talk show host? Clearly he must be mistaken, considering you were a D-average student in college. You were the Joe Biden of UNC. We're gonna be bang.
Yeah, I thought I could make the NFL as a single wing tailback. Joe thought he could make it as a flanker back. I was going to make it as a single wing tailback. Yeah, Hank Brennan, Whitey's old lawyer, called me a B-rated talk show host. Do you think the state trooper, Sergeant Brian Erickson, is sad that it was a 3-day weekend, so that he has to remain in jail for at least one more day, depending? He was hoping that they'd have a ruling from the judge today that he could make bail and leave after 2 weeks in the hole.
Unfortunately, Mr. Erickson, I'm not going to make a decision this afternoon. You're going to have to wait the weekend where you are.
And it's a 3-day weekend, Mr. Erickson. Isn't that a tough break for you?
Howie, did you see the temperatures down in Texas? Thank God for global warming. Without that, it'd really be cold there.
I'm telling you, if I were Governor Abbott, I'd be on the phone line to my Undersecretary of Climate Change, demanding that he get the temperatures up so that they can get those wind turbines moving again.
When Joe Biden's first poll numbers come out, will they be considered historically significant?
No, I'll tell you what they will be. They're going to be unexpectedly low. Unexpectedly. If anyone sees an unexpectedly story about the economy crashing, please send it along to me so I can put it into my collection.
Hey, Charlie Parker, guess what? Governor DeSantis eats your lunch every day. Every day he eats your lunch.
There was a story in the Globe today about how he botched the rollout for senior citizens, and it compared him to how well Ron DeSantis has done in Florida. I think it's safe to say that when Charlie Parker loses the Globe, he's lost Massachusetts.
So Biden's rule, it has begun. No more free trade, no more fun. And if you worship another one, you will have to be Educated.
That's right. You will have to be deprogrammed. Did you hear the Congresswoman from California saying that we needed a truth commission? How Khmer Rouge is that?
Oh man, Howie. Yesterday we honor our Valentines, and today we honor our presidents. Two things Hillary will never be. Who would?
Well put, Mr. President. Well put. 413 says, what happens if the court has a snow day tomorrow? Oh, that means another night in the can for Sergeant Erickson. Tough break. He's working his way up towards that humble pie greatest hit, 30 Days in the Hole. He's up, what is he up to, like 16 now? 15 now.
Howie, from this day forward, Jen Psaki should only be referred to as Orange Woman Bad.
Yeah, the day after she announced that her deputy, T.J. Ducklow, was only going to be suspended, he was in fact canned. And at that same press conference, she also refused to say whether Israel and Saudi Arabia were allies of the United States in the Mideast. That was a tough question. She had to circle back on that one.
Say goodbye to the climate carpetbagger who started off with so much swagger. Once this pill said break their will, his meteoric rise turned into a stagger.
Has anyone seen him at the Greyhound bus terminal? The one down around South Station? Is that still open in the Panic? I'm sure he's got his ticket. He's Do You Know the Way to San Jose? That's the song he's singing. He's heading back to the Bay Area or nearby.
That was your last Chumpline message. Thank you for calling Howie Carr, you chump.
That's it for the Chumpline today. The Chumpline is the recorded voicemail message service of the Howie Carr Show. You can leave a message between 1 and 4 Eastern each weekday, even on these 3-day public sector only holidays, 1 to 4. The phone number is 844-500-4242, 1-844-500-4242. Press 2 for the Chumpline. Leave your message. We may or may not play it at this time each weekday. After 7 o'clock, you can listen to Chopped Chumps. Those are the messages that didn't make the broadcast version you just heard. You can find Chopped Chumps wherever you get your Howie Carr Show podcasts. The Chumpline is brought to you by Matthews Brothers, America's oldest window manufacturer. This week celebrating all our past presidents. Whether they served 32 days or 4,422, each one left their mark on this country. Granted, not all of the marks were bullseyes, but they're all part of our history, at least for now. God bless America.
Hey, Charlie Parker, guess what? Governor DeSantis eats your lunch every day. Every day he eats your lunch.
And you know what? He eats it without a mask and eats it in an indoor dining facility restaurant. And he has fun. He has a beer every once in a while. And he doesn't cry and make up stories about his friends who are infected or fishermen that don't exist. Those are some of the differences between Charlie Parker and Ron DeSantis. I'm Howie Carr.
He's suave, he's debonair, he's Howie Carr.